Hi guys, my name's Cassie. I did some research on the cryopreservation of a young woman named Kim Suozzi. It was a New York Times article. Kim was in her 20s when she was diagnosed with a brain tumor that turned into cancer, which was terminal. She passed away in 2012, but she wished to be cryopreserved because she studied neuroscience, so she was aware of the process. She wanted to be cryopreserved in Arizona, so when she passed away, she was put there, and that is currently where she's at. There was a video on the website, the New York Times website, that really took us through her whole cancer process because she wanted the viewers to understand why she wanted to be cryopreserved, and it was a very emotional video because it truly took us through her whole process, and we kind of could see her health deteriorating. Her boyfriend was the one who kind of took over her brain, basically. He was the one who called in the team once she passed away to be cryopreserved. My reaction to this was that it was kind of crazy because before the research I did, I really didn't know that cryopreservation was a thing of today. I thought that it was more a future of technology, science fiction kind of thing, and I really was surprised that 300 plus people have already underwent this process. It is an important thing to know about, though, because if someone is planning on being cryopreserved, they really need to plan ahead for it because it's a costly procedure, and there's life insurance policies that can really deduct the cost for you and your family, so it is important to know about this process. This directly affects me because I know people who have had cancer, I know people who have passed away from cancer, and this cryopreservation process could really change the lives of some people because once they find a cure to cancer, they can help these people who have been cryopreserved and hopefully cure their cancer, even though it's 50 plus years later or whatever it is. There is some controversy with this topic, though, because a lot of people don't understand it. They think that it's bringing back people from the dead and freezing their heads and stuff, even though it's not that necessarily. In fact, there was an emphasis on all of the research I did that it's not freezing dead bodies. That's not what it is. It's preserving them. And it's not bringing back people from the dead because their brain didn't receive the damage that it would have if the heart stopped. And the educational impact on this directly affects the class because we just finished learning about technopanics, and that's exactly what this is. A lot of people are afraid of it. A lot of people are scared that it's not a good advancement in technology, even though it could be. It really could be. We're learning about the future of technology in class, and that's exactly what this process is. It is so futuristic and so advanced, and it directly relates to the topics in class that we're learning about, such as cars driving themselves or head transplants and all this stuff. It all ties in together. To understand these topics more, we need to read on facts rather than opinions because personal biases is really going to affect the impact that these topics are going to have on you, as opposed to just reading about what it really is about. Once scientists become more knowledgeable about the brain and about how this cryopreservation process is going to affect the brain long-term, short-term, memory loss, all the proteins in the brain. Once they figure that out, and once they have a successful trial run, then people really could be changing their minds about this process. My question for the class is if you guys think there could be any ethical issues running along with this cryopreservation process, and what your overall opinion is on it. If you think it's good or you think it's bad, or just how you feel about it. Thank you.